Hello YouTube, Jedamine2005 here with the review of the Kamen Rider Wizard Ring Finale Set. Finale. Final set of rings. This is another Premium Bandai exclusive set. This is a really good set. It was actually a little hard to get when they did the pre-orders and everything else. I know Oki couldn't even get me one. Something with the site, it was so hard to get, or something, I don't know. But I did manage to pick this up from Mandarake. It's really the only place, or one of the places you're going to find them. They keep putting these things up. I got mine for 8,000 yen. They retailed off of Premium Bandai for about 7,000, I think it was. So, not too bad, it's only 10 bucks more than what they were sold for originally. So, pretty good set, pretty good price there. So what we see on the packaging is the name, obviously, Wizard Ring Finale Set. There's Wizard. The name in Japanese, the show logo and the movie logo, the Wizard in Magic Land. Right? And then, if I look in the back, is Sorcerer from the movie. And the exact same rest of the details. So on this side, we see Kuuga-Kiva with their logo, because those rings are in this set, all colorized. Right? We had Decade through Wizard in that that last premium set we did. Not the last one. The last one would have been the Saigo no Kibo set, but the Wizard Ring selection, whatever, Legend Rider selection. So here's the other 9 Heiseis. And actually, you see on Wizard he's wearing the Hope Ring, because that's in this set. Sorcerer's Ring's in this set. And then over here we see the blue and green Mage, right? Todoroki and young Wataru. Young Jan. I mean, they're both here with their. We got their Mage rings. You see their magic circle. Sorcerer's magic circles on this side, which is a diamond. But his little magical symbol, which is actually set against the backdrop there. So let's go ahead and open this up before we turn this box around anymore. So we see in the set, right? Hope, Sorcerer, the 2 Mages, and the 9 Heisei Riders. So what we're going to do is these 4 we're going to do in both drivers. These 9 we're only going to do in the with the Wizard Driver, because the only difference will be that it will say now instead of please. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is the Hope Ring, right? This is what we saw at the end of the show. Koyomi saw a Philosopher's Stone. This is what Haruto's wearing now, and he's trying to find a nice safe place to leave her. Okay, we'll take a look at all the rings first, and then do the sounds, I guess. Next up is Sorcerer's Change Ring. Right, so it's a gold color as opposed to the silver of everything else. Now we got his final attack in the movie, the Show Magic Battle set that was retail released when the movie came out. And then we have his change rings with the visor that goes up, right? You can see it's a black magic stone in there. The visor pulls down, right, to make his face. We got his hat, right? Pretty cool. I like this ring. I just think he's got a really neat design. Now next are the blue and green Mage rings, and I'm going to show them at the same time. The only real difference is the color, between them and the Saigo no Kibo set had Mage. It had the orange Mage, right? It had the one you see that was actually used by everyone in the movie and was used by Medusa's sister in the show. Right, so you see blue and green here. Green was Todoroki, which is ironic because Todoroki was green. And then blue was young Jan from Geki Ranger. Correctly. Next we have the colorized riders. Now we have seen these, right, because I did review all the capsule and candy toy rider ones, or most of them at least. So this is Kuuga, right, all colorful, right, and they are all black on the back. Right, so there's Kuuga. Well, actually, they're not all black. What am I saying? I'm stupid. His is black, right? So Mighty Form Kuuga, Agito Ground Form, right? His also happens to be black. That's what threw me off. And you can see his face all colorful. Next is Ryuki's, who is also black. After that, they're not black anymore. So you can see the vent looks real nice, right? And when it's nailed, it's not all plain silver or plain gray rather, right? Next up is Fai's, who looks really good. You know, because normally it's just the eyes are colored, but here we got the whole thing painted in. His actually is also black. It's making me look like a liar. I assure you, there's more than black. Blade. Now, Blade's this nice blue color. I do love me some Blade. And you can see, right, got the gold, the green dot, and all this nice, pretty, like dark navy blue. Next up is a real gorgeous looking one, Hibiki, who's this lovely shade of purple. And I mean, just look at that. You got all the red, which I believe was colorized before, but now you got the symbol up here colored. You got the purple, all the silver. The Hibiki ring looks really good. And actually, no, I think maybe the purple on the inside was colored. I don't know, but it looks real nice. I like this one. Hibiki's a big favorite. Kabuto's up next. Now his is like a silver. And look at that, just all that deep red with the blue eyes, you know, that is distinctive of Kabuto, and that looks real good. These rider rings, when they're colored, look really nice. Next is Den-O sword form. His is white, and then you got the big peach eyes, the yellow, right? Den-O. Right, and they even carry it on the side here. And that's what they got a lot of detailing like that, where they color all the way around the ring, so you really get the feel of it being their face. And then finally, Kiva in its Kiva form, right? You got the red, you got the yellow eyes, the black. All right, his is also black, but it's real cool. These rings, I'm basically glad I got them because they put so much detail into them. So let's go ahead. We'll turn the drivers on. So let's start with the top set of rings, right? We'll do Hope, right? Alright, so it's not going to do anything here. Let's grab White Wizards. So the ring does not make any sounds, it just makes a generic noise. Let's go ahead, now we're going to do Sorcerer. Alright, well actually we'll just leave it like this. It's a change ring. So the origin, just like we've seen with a lot of these other ones. Now let's go here. So his says change now. Alright, let's get blue and green Mage. We'll do them back to back. They're going to be the same thing. The origin, and then blue and green. Right, and I love watching them light up with blue and green because it just looks really nice, even if the Mage suits are utter poo. So these are going to do the same change now that we already heard. And now for green. And of course, in the show, we saw that they had water and air elemental powers with the Blizzard and Thunder rings, just like we saw Haruto have with his dragon forms. So let's go ahead and pull that out, and we're going to do the riders now. And we're just going to, since they work with both sides, we're just going to flop back and forth. So as we saw with the Gashapon rings, these will do the same thing. the name, please, and then the transformation sound, rider, rider, rider. That's nice. I really like the way the eyes light up through the vent on the visor. That's so cool. Visor. Now for blade. Oop. Hibiki. Nice, nice. Oh, left that on for a second too long. Kabuto. Nice. All these years, I still love that sound. That's a happy sound for me. And finally, Kiba! Nice. Alright, so that's the sounds, you know, that we have here with the drivers. I like the set. It is a bit expensive set, but it really does, you know, it lives up to its name of finale set. It gives you everything that you didn't already get, which is Sorcerer, right? We never had Sorcerer. We never had the other two mages, you know, any kind of way. Hope, obviously that was from like, you know, literally the last episode. So, you know, they never gave us that. And then the other 9 Heisei riders, colorized. Because they did give us colorized Heisei, but it was usually the forms. You know, for example, I know with Double they had, like, you know, Heat Joker, Luna Trigger. I mean, Heat Joker. Heat Metal Luna Trigger were colorized. There was an O's Taja Door that was colorized. Things like that. I think a couple of the other forms for, you know, Kiva and Kuuga might have been at some point. I have to actually go look it up. But this gives us their main forms colorized. And it goes with, you know, we got riders 10 through 14 on the Heisei era, right? DK, Double, O's, Forze, and Wizard colorized in the one set. And now we got all the other 9 here to make a whole group. Is it worth the money? Maybe not, just because it's, I mean, 8,000 is a lot, you know, or some of them are more. Some of the sets are more expensive than that. But it is 13 rings, and you can really finish out your ring collection, especially if you did get, like, everything else that was coming out along the way, and you know, you have everything else. And this will just round it out very nicely, and it's a fairly nice box, you know, that kind of shows off what you're getting really on the outside, more so than any other the premium Bandai things. So, until next time, check out the podcast, FridayTheFrangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the creativest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!